Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The 2025 Kawasaki Ninja H2R is not just a motorcycle, it is the pinnacle of what happens when engineering genius, advanced aerodynamics, and sheer obsession with speed come together. This bike has always been at the forefront of performance, and with the 2025 edition, Kawasaki once again raises the bar for the world of hyperbikes. If you are watching this, chances are you already know that the H2R is not a machine built for the average rider. This is not a casual commuting motorcycle, not something you take for grocery runs, and not even something you legally ride on public roads. The H2R is a track-only, purpose-built, supercharged beast designed purely for extreme speed, insane acceleration, and delivering an experience unlike anything else in the motorcycle world. The 2025 Ninja H2R is Kawasaki's crown jewel, their masterpiece, and for many riders, it remains a dream machine that represents ultimate power and technology. At the heart of the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja H2R lies its monstrous engine, the one feature that defines this bike more than anything else. Kawasaki has retained its legendary 998 cubic centimeters inline-four, liquid-cooled, supercharged engine, but with refinements to improve performance, cooling efficiency, and durability for track use. The supercharger, developed in-house by Kawasaki's aerospace division, is a centrifugal unit that forces immense amounts of air into the engine, resulting in explosive power delivery. This is not your regular superbike engine tuned for flexibility, this is an engine tuned to produce raw and untamed performance. The result is mind-blowing power output, over 310 horsepower in its standard form, and when ram air kicks in at high speeds, that figure exceeds 320 horsepower. That kind of output from a 998 cubic centimeters engine is simply insane, and it places the Ninja H2R in a category of its own. To put that in perspective, this motorcycle produces more power than some sports cars and even rivals professional MotoGP machines in straight-line performance. With this kind of power, performance figures are absolutely staggering. The 2025 Ninja H2R can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in just around 2.5 seconds, and under the right track conditions, it can achieve a top speed close to 400 km per hour. Yes, you heard that right, 400 km per hour on two wheels. Of course, these speeds are not something most riders will ever attempt, but the capability is what makes the H2R such a legendary machine. It's not just about raw speed either. Kawasaki has equipped the H2R with an advanced electronics package to ensure that this power is usable and somewhat controllable. You get multiple riding modes, launch control, traction control, engine brake control, and Kawasaki's intelligent anti-lock braking system. These electronic rider aids are not gimmicks, they are absolutely essential when dealing with this level of performance. They act as a safety net, giving the rider confidence to push harder on the track without losing control. The chassis and handling of the Ninja H2R are equally impressive. The bike uses a steel trellis frame, designed to provide a balance between rigidity and flexibility. This frame is engineered to handle the immense stress that comes with supercharged power and extreme cornering forces. The suspension setup is top of the line, with fully adjustable high-spec components from Öhlins, allowing riders to fine-tune the bike to their preferences and track conditions. The front forks are massive and built to deal with heavy braking forces, while the rear suspension ensures stability during hard acceleration. Braking is handled by Brembo stylema calipers paired with huge discs, offering race-level stopping power. With great power comes the need for equally great braking, and Kawasaki has spared no expense here. Cornering ABS ensures that even under aggressive lean angles, braking remains controlled and predictable. Design has always been a defining aspect of the Ninja H2R, and the 2025 version continues to look like something straight out of the future. The bike is covered in aerodynamic winglets and carbon fiber body panels that serve both form and function. These winglets are not just for show, they generate downforce to keep the bike stable at high speeds. The front cowl is sharp and aggressive, housing a design that screams performance. Unlike the street-legal H2, the H2R has no headlight or mirrors, further emphasizing that this is a track-only machine. The exposed trellis frame painted in Kawasaki's signature green adds to the bike's menacing look. Every angle of the H2R exudes aggression, speed, and cutting-edge engineering. Kawasaki has also refined the aerodynamics for 2025, ensuring smoother airflow and better stability as the bike cuts through the air at extreme velocities. Another unique aspect of the Ninja H2R is the use of Kawasaki's special paint and coating technology. The bike features a highly durable, self-healing paint finish that can recover from minor scratches over time. This might sound like a small detail, but it reflects the kind of innovation and attention to detail Kawasaki brings to this machine. On a bike that costs as much as a high-end sports car, every detail matters. The carbon fiber panels not only reduce weight but also give the H2R its distinct high-tech, futuristic appearance. When you see this bike in person, it doesn't just look like a motorcycle, it looks like a mechanical predator built for one purpose: speed domination. Now, let's talk about the sound of this machine. The H2R has an exhaust note unlike any other motorcycle in the world. Thanks to its supercharger, the bike produces a high-pitched whine along with a deep, aggressive roar from its titanium exhaust system. It's a sound that sends shivers down your spine, a sound that announces its presence long before you see it. For many enthusiasts, simply hearing the Ninja H2R in action is an unforgettable experience. The sound alone makes it worth experiencing on a racetrack, where it truly belongs. Owning a Kawasaki Ninja H2R is not just about buying a motorcycle, it's about entering a very exclusive club. This is not a mass-market bike. Production is limited, and the price is equally exclusive. For 2025, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R carries a price tag of around $57,500, which translates to well over 1 crore in markets like India and Pakistan after import duties. This puts it out of reach for most riders, but for those who can afford it, the H2R is a symbol of ultimate performance and exclusivity. It's not just about riding, it's about owning a piece of history, a machine that will forever be remembered as one of the fastest motorcycles ever built. For track enthusiasts, the Ninja H2R is the ultimate weapon. It's faster than almost anything else you can put on two wheels, it handles like a race machine, and it delivers a sensory overload every time you twist the throttle. Riding it requires skill, respect, and bravery, because this bike does not forgive mistakes. But in the hands of an experienced rider, it offers one of the most exhilarating experiences in the world of motorcycling. It's a roller coaster on wheels, but unlike a roller coaster, you are in control. In conclusion, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja H2R remains the king of hyperbikes, a machine that exists in its own category. With its supercharged engine delivering over 320 horsepower, its ability to reach near 400 km per hour, its aerospace-derived aerodynamics, and its futuristic design, it is the definition of ultimate performance. Priced like an exotic supercar and limited in availability, it's not a motorcycle for everyone, and that's exactly the point. The H2R is not meant to be practical or accessible, it is meant to be extraordinary. For those who can afford it, the 2025 Ninja H2R is not just a bike, it is an experience, a statement, and a dream realized on two wheels. Kawasaki has once again proven that they are not afraid to push boundaries and create something truly breathtaking. The 2025 Ninja H2R is more than just a motorcycle, it is the embodiment of speed, power, and innovation, and it will continue to hold its place in history as one of the greatest machines ever built.